An affordable iPad with expensive keyboard and pencil accessories may end up costing more than buyers expected. This is why the best way to judge the iPad 12 is not just by looking at its advertised starting price. Buyers should calculate the complete setup they actually need. Now let's discuss pricing. The expected price is one of the most repeated parts of the iPad 12 conversation, but it is also one of the easiest areas to misunderstand. Apple may attempt to keep the standard iPad near its existing price range, especially if the goal is to attract students, families, and budget-conscious buyers. That a price around the mid-$300 range would make the iPad 12 very competitive in the United States. It would also give Apple a strong answer to Android tablets that offer larger displays or more accessories at similar prices. However, component costs could push the starting price higher. A newer processor, more memory, better display hardware, improved cameras, or increased storage could all affect the final price. There's also the possibility that Apple keeps the starting price relatively stable but raises the cost of higher storage options. This would allow Apple to advertise an attractive entry price while increasing the average selling price from buyers who need more space. The real value would depend on what Apple includes at the base level. If the cheapest iPad 12 has enough storage, a modern processor, strong software support, and useful accessory compatibility, a modest price increase may be acceptable. If the base model still feels restricted, buyers may decide that spending more on the iPad Air is the better long-term investment. That leads to the most important comparison: iPad 12 versus iPad Air. The iPad Air is designed for buyers who want more power, a better display experience, improved accessories, and longer headroom for demanding work. The standard iPad is designed for people who want a reliable tablet at a lower cost. The iPad 12 does not need to beat the iPad Air in every category. It simply needs to make the difference feel reasonable. For web browsing, streaming, note-taking, schoolwork, casual gaming, and everyday apps, the iPad 12 could be more than enough. Many users would never need the extra performance of the Air. But for video editors, digital artists, professional multitaskers, and people who plan to keep the device for many years, the iPad Air may still be the safer choice. The danger for Apple is that the iPad 12 could become too expensive while still missing features that justify the gap. If the entry-level model moves closer to iPad Air pricing, buyers will ask why they should not simply spend more. Apple therefore needs to create a clear identity for the iPad 12. It should be the affordable, dependable, long-lasting tablet, not a cheap product that feels intentionally limited. This is also where the iPad 12 will compete with Android tablets. Samsung, Lenovo, Xiaomi, OnePlus, and other manufacturers have created tablets with strong displays, multiple cameras, expandable storage, bundled accessories, and aggressive pricing. Some offer higher refresh rates and more flexible multitasking than the standard iPad. Apple's advantage is the ecosystem. The iPad works seamlessly with iPhone, Mac, AirPods, iCloud, Apple Watch, and other Apple products. Apps are often optimized specifically for the iPad, and software support tends to remain strong over time. That ecosystem is powerful, but does not mean Apple can ignore hardware value. In 2026, buyers are more informed than ever. They compare displays, processors, storage, battery life, and accessory costs before making a decision. The iPad 12 must therefore deliver something that is easy to understand: dependable performance, strong software support, and a price that feels fair. Now let's talk about who should actually buy this device. That if you're using an older iPad with a slow processor, limited software support, or a damaged battery, the iPad 12 could be a meaningful upgrade. The improvement would be especially noticeable in multitasking, gaming, video calls, and modern apps. That if you're buying your first iPad, this model could become the default recommendation, assuming Apple keeps the price competitive. For students, the combination of a large display, Apple Pencil support, long battery life, and access to educational apps could make it an attractive option. But the total cost of the pencil and keyboard should be considered before buying. For casual gamers, the newer chip could make the iPad 12 much more enjoyable. But serious gamers may still prefer a device with a higher refresh rate, better cooling, or more controller-friendly features. For professionals, the decision will depend on the type of work. Email, documents, browsing, presentations, and note-taking should be comfortable. Heavy video editing, 3D work, and advanced multitasking may still favor the iPad Air or iPad Pro. And if you already own the current iPad 11, upgrading will depend on the size of the performance difference. A new name alone is not a reason to upgrade. The iPad 12 would need to offer a meaningful improvement in processor speed, storage, display quality, or software capability. This is why waiting for the official announcement may be the smartest move. Leaks can help buyers understand what Apple may be preparing, but rumors can also create unrealistic expectations. A concept image may look impressive without representing the final product. A supply chain report may reveal one component without confirming the complete device. A benchmark rumor may be based on an early prototype or incorrect information. The safest approach is to watch for repeated details across multiple credible reports. If a feature appears only once, treat it as speculation. If it matches Apple's existing product strategy and appears through several independent sources, it becomes more interesting, but it still is not confirmed until Apple announces the product. The iPad 12 is especially vulnerable to exaggerated rumors because the name is simple and highly searchable. People see phrases such as A20 Pro, OLED, 5G, AI tablet, and game-changing redesign and immediately assume the features are guaranteed. But the best buying decision comes from separating possibility from probability that a newer chip is highly probable. Improved software support is highly probable. Continued USB-C connectivity is highly probable. A familiar aluminum design is also probable that a full OLED display, a promotion refresh rate, a dramatic camera system, or a pro-level processor may be possible, but they are much harder to predict because those features could interfere with Apple's higher-end models. So what should Apple change to make the iPad 12 genuinely exciting? First, the company should improve the base storage. This is one of the most practical upgrades because it directly affects the daily experience. Second, Apple should include a modern processor with enough memory for future iPad OS features and artificial intelligence tools. Third, the company should improve the display, even if a full OLED panel is not included. Better brightness, reduced reflections, and a more comfortable viewing experience would benefit every type of user. Fourth, Apple should make accessory support simpler. Buyers should not need to research multiple pencil versions or confusing keyboard compatibility before using the tablet. Fifth, Apple should maintain a competitive starting price. The iPad 12 cannot be positioned as the affordable option if the complete setup becomes too expensive. And finally, Apple should make the product feel ready for the future. A budget device does not need to be the fastest tablet on the market. It simply needs to avoid feeling outdated on the day it launches. That is the main reason this iPad matters. The standard iPad is often the first Apple device a person buys. It may be a student's first tablet, a family's shared entertainment device, a senior user's connection to the internet, or a professional's lightweight travel computer. When Apple improves this model, the impact reaches far beyond a single product category. The question is whether Apple understands how buyers are using tablets in 2026. People want more than a screen for watching videos. They want a device that can handle school, gaming, work, creativity, communication, and artificial intelligence without demanding a premium price. If the iPad 12 delivers that balance, it could become one of Apple's most important products of the year. But if Apple focuses only on a faster chip while leaving storage, accessories, display technology, and pricing unchanged, the upgrade may feel less impressive than the marketing suggests. So, should you wait for the iPad 12th generation? If you do not urgently need a tablet, waiting makes sense. The release could bring better performance, improved software support, and a clearer understanding of how Apple is positioning its entry-level lineup. If you need a tablet immediately, the current generation may still be a practical option, especially if you find it at a discount. The existing model already handles browsing, streaming, schoolwork, note-taking, and casual gaming well. But if your current tablet feels slow, has poor battery life, or cannot run the apps you need, waiting may not be worth months of uncertainty. In that case, choosing a current iPad or iPad Air based on your budget may be more useful than chasing rumors. The final decision will come down to three things: the official price, the processor inside, and the amount of storage included at the base level. Those three details will tell us whether the iPad 12 is a true generational upgrade or simply another predictable refresh at 8T this point. The iPad 12th generation 2026 looks like a product with strong potential. A newer chip, improved Apple Intelligence support, better long-term performance, a modern design, and a competitive price could make it the best budget iPad Apple has released. But the most exciting features are still rumors, and the final product may be more conservative than the online discussion suggests. The smartest expectation is not to believe every leak and not to dismiss every rumor. Instead, watch for the combination of improvements that actually affects daily use. That a faster processor is useful, but only if the tablet has enough storage. A beautiful display is valuable, but only if the price remains reasonable. Apple Intelligence sounds impressive, but only if the hardware receives meaningful software support. And a new design is exciting, but only if the device becomes more comfortable and practical to use. This is where the iPad 12 could either succeed or disappoint. That IT does not need to become an iPad Pro. It does not need to replace a MacBook. It does not need to include every premium feature Apple has created. IT simply needs to become a better version of the tablet most people actually buy. If Apple can deliver strong performance, useful AI features, a comfortable display, enough storage, and a fair price, the iPad 12 could be an easy recommendation for students, families, casual users, and anyone searching for a dependable Apple tablet in 2026. But if Apple holds back too many features while raising the price, the iPad Air and competing Android tablets may become more attractive. The official announcement will reveal which direction Apple has chosen. Until then, the iPad 12th generation remains one of the most interesting upcoming Apple products because it sits at the exact point where affordability, performance, and long-term value meet. And that is why this is not just another iPad update. It could be Apple's clearest statement yet about what an affordable tablet should be. If you have been waiting for a new budget iPad, the next few months could be very important. The release date, the processor, the storage, and the final price will determine whether you should upgrade immediately, wait for a discount, or spend more on the iPad Air. For now, the most realistic prediction is simple. Expect a familiar design, a meaningful internal performance upgrade, stronger software support, and a focus on artificial intelligence and everyday productivity. Treat OLED, Pro-level chips, and dramatic redesign claims as possibilities rather than confirmed facts. When Apple finally reveals the iPad 12, the real question will not be whether it has the longest list of specifications. The real question will be whether it delivers enough improvement for the price, and if Apple gets that balance right. The iPad 12th generation could become the tablet that defines the affordable Apple experience in 2026.